Ashleigh Barty, an Australian retired professional tennis player and cricketer, has just won a ladies' golf tournament. If you want to know more about the tournament Ashleigh won in Queensland, keep watching this video for all the relevant details. Let's begin. First up, Ash Barty wins golf title weeks after retiring from tennis. Following her retirement from tennis, Ash Barty has traded in her rackets for a set of golf clubs, and she's already having some success. The 25-year-old Australian Open champion and world number one decided to retire from tennis last month, a decision that stunned tennis fans worldwide. After much deliberation, Barty decided to leave her job in order to spend more time with her family and take on new challenges. But the Australian left the door open for a possible sports swap down the road, having previously played cricket professionally and also mastered the art of golf. Over the weekend, Ashleigh put her golf skills to the test and won an unexpected championship. Barty won the Brookwater Golf and Country Club's ladies' golf title in Queensland by a stroke from her nearest challenger. 2 shots ahead of her nearest challenger, the former tennis player won the tournament and earned a modest $30 prize for her victory. Barty has previously won the club championship at the course, which was held in September last year. After announcing her retirement from tennis last month, Barty confessed that she'll always be a sports fan as she savored the conjecture about her future. The athlete admitted that photoshops of herself as a jockey, lawn bowler, and other sports have been fantastic. Next, Barty won £17 in prize money. Reigning Australian Open as well as Wimbledon champion Ash Barty has announced her retirement from tennis, saying that she believes the time is now right for her to move aside and pursue other goals. Then Barty joked that her goal was to win a golf major and even return to cricket after her experience with the Brisbane Heat in the inaugural Women's Big Bash League in 2015. Speculation began that she could take up professional golf. And when the Brookwater Golf and Country Club ladies tournament was held over the weekend, Barty won first place with a score of 34, further fueling speculation of the Australian taking up golf professionally. Barty's prize money for winning the tournament was a meager £17, a stark contrast to her prize money of about £1.65 million from winning the Australian Open earlier this year. However, when your net worth is predicted roughly to be between $25 million to $30 million, you're merely playing for fun. Ashleigh Barty grew up around the game of golf thanks to her parents, who were both Queensland state of origin golfers. When she was a kid, she was hooked with the sport, but she didn't pursue it as a full-time job. With this win, Barty is now the tournament's defending champion, having triumphed in 2020 as well. And Ashleigh Barty proves her versatility by winning the Brisbane competition. Ashleigh Barty recently won a golf competition in Brisbane, Australia, further demonstrating her sporting prowess. The female tournament at the Brookwater Golf and Country Club was won by the 25-year-old. For her triumph, she earned $30, beating out 4 other female competitors. As proven before, the former tennis world number one has a wide range of interests, having competed professionally in 2 different sports. When Barty took a break from tennis in 2014, she took up cricket for roughly a year, playing in the Women's Big Bash League for the Brisbane Heat. However, the greatest achievements were still on the tennis court, where she won 15 singles titles in her career, including in this is the 2019 WTA Finals, 3 Grand Slams, and 3 WTA 1000 titles. Barty also had a lot of success in doubles, where she won 12 championships. As a doubles player, she won the US Open women's doubles title last year and has also reached 5 Grand Slam finals in her career. As a doubles specialist, she has won 4 WTA 1000 titles. During the past Olympics in Tokyo, Barty and John Peers won bronze in the mixed doubles competition. It was a great start to the year for Barty, who won the Adelaide International in Australia. After that, it was only a matter of time before Ash won the Australian Open without losing a set. The victory was the second by the Australian in as many tries since Chris O'Neill took the trophy back home in 1978. Few months after her triumph, Barty Barty announced her retirement from tennis. And that's all about Ashleigh Barty's recent golf tournament win in Queensland. Time to move on to some other news. Now, in other news, Justine Henin compares her early retirement to Barty's. When Ashleigh Barty revealed her retirement from tennis, even former Grand Slam champion Justine Henin, who also retired from the sport at a young age, was taken aback. The 25-year-old Australian Open champion's announcement of retiring from tennis completely shocked the sports world. Henin, who had spent more than 100 weeks at the top of the world rankings, decided to retire at the age of 28. When it came time for her to retire, she was limited by a knee problem, whereas Barty was in great health. Henin admitted that as a young person herself, she could empathize with Barty's situation, as she had to stop at some point in her life. No one knows what the future holds for Ash Barty, which astonished her, because Barty seemed to be one who would keep her authority in women's tennis. Justine Henin further said that it's always a surprise when the world #1 retires so young, but Barty isn't always the same as others. Because we all have our own unique paths in life, no one can make a judgment about her decision. During their talk, Barty admitted to Casey Delacroix that she no longer had the drive to put in the necessary effort. In addition, Barty stated that she has other aspirations for her life that she hopes to realize. Next, Barty's retirement should motivate young professionals to follow their goals. Ashleigh Barty's decision to retire from tennis at the age of 25 stunned the world, but her example of fortitude in quitting at the peak of your game can serve as an inspiration for others. Even three-time Grand Slam champion and former world #1 Serena Williams declared that she had accomplished all of her tennis goals. Since the pandemic, many 25-year-olds have expressed a desire to leave their jobs in favor of more satisfying ones, even if they are in a unique situation in comparison to their peers. Tim Pointer, Global Brand Group's chief people officer, feels that the pandemic sparked employees' creative thinking. He remarked in an interview that they've got this 2-year hiatus, giving them a long time to decide on where they want to spend their time. Due to the lack of travel time, they've been able to work on other projects. A clear answer to the question, "What do you do?" is difficult to come across, especially when it comes to creative pursuits. Many more people are now comfortable expressing themselves because of a societal shift that allows them to do so more freely. Despite this, it is likely to be more difficult for the average young worker to make a career change or pursue a personal passion project because of economic concerns like the rising cost of living. Lastly, Meg Lanning and Elise Perry, who would love to see Ash come back to the game, said that golf has better chances than cricket. As the reigning Australian Open and Wimbledon champion and world #1, Barty has become one of the few athletes to resign from a sport when at the top of her game. Golf and cricket have been mentioned as possible future occupations for the three-time Grand Slam winner, according to reports. Tennis player Barty played in the inaugural Women's Big Bash League in 2015-2016, while also being an enthusiastic golfer during her break from tennis. After Barty announced her sudden retirement from tennis, Australia's World Cup winning women's cricket team leader Meg Lanning had something to say. "I was taken aback," she told the Associated Press. "I guess we were all like that. When things are going so well, you don't anticipate someone who's in control to call time. It's a risky move on your part." Perry also gave her 2 cents, explaining that the typical idea is that you'll play for a long time and go as far as you can. Retiring like this is unusual, but Barty's willingness to go against the grain and do what's best for her is just really cool. The 31-year-old continued, "It sounds like golf has a better chance than cricket." There's a lot of speculation about what Ash Barty will do next, whether it's in sports or not. Ideally, she'll discover it for herself and go ahead and carry out her original plans. Lanning went on to say that if Barty wants to come and have another stab at cricket, they would certainly be interested in talking to her, as the last time she played, she was pretty good. Ash Barty just appears to have a wide range of skills and abilities. That's a wrap for this video. Are you impressed by Ashleigh Barty's performance? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.